At the Kennoway Community Shed to speak to the chairperson, Bob McPhail, on what the shed does for the area and the community round about and what everybody can get involved in. It's something you can get involved in yourself. I've put the Facebook page on here so you can join it and join the team and help out as well. So we'll go over to Bob, and Bob will take us a wee guided tour around the Kennoway shed and tell us all about it. I think it's important, as Bob said, is to look at that one, isn't it, Bob? I mean, the volunteers are not paid, not because they are worthless, but because they're priceless. And I mean, that says it all, eh?
That says a lot with a lot of charities. There's every charity, and they've got all the volunteers, and it just sums it all up in that one wee board there. So, brilliant.
Fantastic. You're going to give us the wee guided tour around there?
Yeah. And we're coming in, guys. So this is the entrance. We're coming up into Cotlands Park here at KY85HX.
Yeah.
This is just a wee thrift shop we've done. And we do get people coming in because unfortunately the shed's not really open, but we keep this wee bit open just now.
Last minute gifts for Christmas. Oh, I tell you, if you're a guy, you could probably relate to this. You've probably forgot already. So this is your golden opportunity to get that last minute gift. Aye, Christmas Eve, that's a last ditch attempt. If you didn't get this, you're in trouble. So open till 10 till 2 today?
Yeah, to about 2 o'clock, just to grab some.
So take us round some of the things that they do.
This is what we've got. The ladies and the gents will do the arts and crafts. We've got different stuff. We've got the tartan bunting. We've got little bead pictures. They paint by numbers, and they're amazing. So proud of them. Just the work that they could do, and what it develops into. They just see a wee vision, they go with it. Comes through. We've got our own homemade greeting cards. Some Christmas stuff here, guys. Tie a ribbon if you forgot to make the present look even better, guys.
Brilliant.
Some of your wee pictures. So one of the guys done a wee shed picture for us, so they're unique. There's only 15 of them.
Oh, that's lovely.
Some sewing, some wee exhibits for your Christmas trees.
So is this all volunteers that does all this then?
All volunteers. Nobody ever gets paid. No, just so passionate about Kennoway and about the people of Kennoway. When we're open, we've got 60 people that will come along and participate in different arts and crafts, or knitting, sewing, crocheting, metalwork, upholstery, painting. Then obviously we've got the allotments that we'll see in a little while as well. So we come down this way, some more stuff for the wee kids.
So crocheting. I remember I used to do crochet and knitting when I was younger. It's a skill. I tell you what, it's a skill. I'll flip this ring. It's a skill in guys that mums never teach anymore, I don't think. So, you know, if you're a mum out there, please teach, or if you're a dad out there, please teach your kids how to crochet, how to sew, how to knit and things like that, because it's a great, I think it's a good mental health thing. Totally.
It's relaxing, it's something you could do, but some of the members now, they're that clever. I mean, some of them are reading books, watching the telly and crocheting at the same time.
Aye.
And we said a woman couldn't multitask, eh?
I know. My mum used to batter out a cardigan in one night.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's like, how on earth did she manage to do that?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. So we'll come along again, we've got some knitting and that for the younger kids again.
Yeah, that's really nice. And then cards behind there again.
Yeah.
And there's Santa just reminding us it's Christmas. So what is in here then? This is the sewing room.
So yeah, we've got the sewing machines, we've got the embroidery machine, we've got a computer. Sometimes the elderly people are not so good on the computer, so we can maybe access a phone for them, print off and give them it there and then.
Yeah, okay. So all different types of sewing machines. Where do you get the funding for this then?
You know, we've got to look for it and maybe do a coffee morning, try and raise our own funds, and just through arts and crafts sales helps us to buy more. There's no any point in having 60 people in the shed if there's nothing for them to do.
Aye, because I noticed everybody was down at the Leadenmouth Together social distance market. Yeah,
brilliant. Yeah, that was good for us down there again. I guess that's good publicity as well, and it's always good when somebody buys some of your craft. It helps the funds, and you're helping somebody else as well.
It's fantastic. It's these wee, but it's these wee unique things. You know, something. You know, the love's going into it.
Yeah.
Rather than actually just buy something that's manufactured day in, day out.
This is the favourite place. This is our kitchen.
The kitchen.
So we've got their kettle working all the time, and they'll just come and help themselves to unlimited teas and coffees and that when we're open, and their wee dishwasher.
Okay.
So everything's good up here.
Perfect. Good stuff. We're doing it live.
We've got, this is the kind of stuff that we could offer. So, like say, the knitting, the sewing, the crocheting. If you want to know who the rogues of your family are, we've got our family tree we could do. Local historian could also show us around. And we've got the model boats. So all of a sudden, they come in a small box, and they're remote control boats. So they go to Beveridge Park and at Langtown. That's
fantastic,
club. And it's like only fools and horses with the hats on and the race them. It's mental. It's mental.
Yeah.
But it just depends.
So lots of different things here: knitting, cross-stitching, greeting cards, sewing, baking, basic computing, arts and craft, gardening, podcast, music, wildlife, family tree. That's probably a good one. A lot of people want to do that. Local historian.
Yep.
Bicycle, joinery, bicycle repairs. That's a good one, eh? That's a really good one.
Yeah. Especially when lockdown was on, a lot of people have been more active.
Yeah.
And
radio control boats, golf, darts, walking, bowling, carpet bowls, walking, football, fishing. Oh, fishing. I would love to get back to fishing.
Well, that kind of column maybe sums up Buddy. So I've always wanted to do walking, and all of a sudden we've got people out the club that does go walking now.
Yeah.
We've got people that goes with 10, 12 people that went away to Blackpool on a holiday weekend. We've got people going day trips on buses. We've got them going on holiday together.
Yeah.
So, and it's all been active and just meeting new friends, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, they might not want to take part in anything. They might just want to do a word search. Might just want a cup of tea just to hear somebody else's voice instead of a television, or just sit and read a book.
Yeah.
It's nobody tells them what to do. They just come in, and they could walk about. They'll interact. And it's
community. Community is best.
I mean, we're against the ethos just now. We're trying to stop loneliness and isolation.
Yeah.
But due to lockdown, it's not happening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now we'll have mental health issues and that next. So,
yeah.
But we are keeping in contact with our members through. We've been doing home baking for 29 weeks, giving it to them. Coming back, getting a report. We've been phoning them up. We've done Eat Well, Age Well, a meal grant. So they've been getting a hot meal for 29 weeks.
Yeah.
On a Friday, a 3 kind of course meal. So we've been doing all that. So everything's quite good.
That's fantastic.
And we'll head through into the
Great
workshop.
You lead the way.
So this is the workshop. A lot of this has been donated because their granddad has had it in the bottom of the shed, and sadly they're no longer here. So we've got band saws, table saws, planer thicknessers. We've got a lathe, a wooden lathe here. We've got the drill pillars. So everything's kind of good, and a lot of it is donated, but it is hard to get funding like any other group that's trying to get funding.
So there's lots of things. You see the still saws as well, and the band saw. Yep.
Okay.
These are all things I used at what was it at school? Used to techie. Tech class. What you used to do? You used to make your hammer, your proverbial hammer, and then your screwdriver and stuff like that.
That's right. So I'm going to lead you into our newest project, which was we've turned an old bowling green into allotments. So we've got 15 allotments and 8 raised beds. So the Robert Gough Centre and Leaving are getting offered 2, and the local primary school, when things back to normal, I'll be getting a couple of raised beds as well. We've got a little sensory garden. We've got a polytunnel which was housed 5,000 bedding plants.
Yeah.
And this was Robert Hanneman's kind of idea when he was employed by the council, and he came up here and we decided to turn this into
this is nice, eh? Can we take a wee walk round?
Yeah. Maybe be lucky to see the fairies if they're out this morning. Yeah, a couple of them out this morning.
Wow.
So we've got the fairy garden, we've got our herbs, the rosemary, the mint, the curry, thyme.
Wow.
And each pot's got a shed.
Beautiful, eh?
Yeah, and there's no any competition. They've been interacting already, and some have been exchanging plants. And I've got this. I'll take yours, and you take mine, and it's brilliant. They've got a great atmosphere.
Yeah. Oh, so you've got themes as well.
Yeah, we just try to do just different things behind you. You've got the heathers and the thistles, and in the summer when they're out, they're amazing.
This is absolutely amazing.
And we've got a little beehive, so we've got honey this year off them. There's 35,000 honeybees in there.
Really?
Yeah, from John Marie and Andrew, we've come up, and next year we're looking to put another hive in.
So are they in hibernation just now then?
Oh, aye, you're getting complicated now. ask me a football one.
I've got a funny feeling they're in hibernation, aren't they?
Aye, there's no much activity. There's no much activity now.
But that's about 35,000 bees are in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're going to do a wee project with the school, and they're going to get involved, and we could take off the top and they could look through the perspex, and then we've got them into the bee hut here, and there's little projects we're going to be doing with them.
Yeah.
21 fruit trees, apple trees, quince, cherry trees all the way around. No, it's just totally, it's great. And we've got an elderly couple that come every day, and they'll sit on the benches and they just love it up here.
Yeah.
It's open for anybody to come up and just sit down and just interact.
That's fantastic. I never even noticed that sculpture before of the rabbit. That's amazing. Where did that come from then?
Oh, that was in an old yard. That just sat in the back of an old yard, just stuff on top of it, and we rescued it and revamped it up a little bit, and the kids love it. The kids come along.
It's one man's junk's another man's gold. That's the reality. That's beautiful.
Yeah. The kids will come along and get their wee pictures taken next to it, then.
Can we have a sneak peek in the polytunnel?
Oh, come on, it's a mess, but hey.
The sensory garden as well. I tell you what though, the sensory garden as well is nice. I mean, all these different senses that you get. And then it's a good place to sit as well. I mean, I like this as well. This is amazing. With all the wee handbags, using them as plant pots.
Just something different, and who knows, I might go over there next year.
So if you've got an old handbag, basically you can use it as an ingenious idea to recycle it or upcycle it.
Yeah, and that's the raised beds at the. So there's not a bit on the bone green that nobody in a wheelchair can get around. So if somebody was needing to try and just do something else and feel like they've taken part in something, then they've got raised beds, they can come up, they can go around.
Great stuff. So we're going to go into the polytunnel. So what's in here then?
A mess.
Yeah, but yet what is intending to be in here?
when everything's okay, Jim, we've got tomato plants, we've got cucumbers, peppers, 5,000 bedding plants. This was just all stuff that we've just been restoring.
Yep.
So we've just been restoring this.
Yeah, that's nice. But you've got a proper irrigation system.
We've got an irrigation system, so we can either have this side on or the other side, or both sides on at the same time. This is the main guy. That's Robert Honeyman.
Hello, Robert.
Right.
How are you?
Fine.
Are you enjoying yourself? What brings you down here, Robert? Tell me a wee bit more about what brings you here.
Just we got involved with. We had a spare bit granting, and we wanted to make allotments, and we progressed from there, and we made a sensory garden, and we wanted to help the community involved in what we're doing.
Perfect.
So I was able to express myself outside of making a sensory garden, which gardening's my background in life. And
I tell you what, if that's what you've done out there, it's amazing.
We've got there eventually, and the public love it. The public love it. And
need to come down and give me some tips on my garden.
There's no problem. And the really one good tale about the whole thing, and there's a local old couple who were through ill health and that he had to give up driving and that, and every day they visit here instead of visit leaving, and it's changed their life for them. So it's, at the end of the day, there's stories for everything.
That's amazing. Thanks very much for your time, Robert. Appreciate it. So going along as well, you've got lots of. I mean, I take it this will all go out in the summer and be used for other projects.
Was somebody's donated this stuff to us, and we'll salvage it and we'll build it up. And again, it's all about helping our funds, so we can put stuff back into the community, into the shed.
So tomato plants and everything in here in the summer, really?
Oh, it's brilliant. We've got strawberries, tomato plants, the cucumbers, peppers, and there'll be more things happening this year, because last year we were kind of pushed, we're working outside. Yeah. But this year we've not got that happening. It's all in here.
Excellent. Okay, thanks very much for that. So that's the Kennoway shed. You've got the Kennoway community shed. You've got the link in this post. Please join the group. Help out if you can, even if it's a share or a mention, or if you've got a contribution to contribute to them with maybe stuff that they could upcycle, or even funds as well. And I'm Jim Parker for Fife Properties TV.